Hey, welcome everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. We are ready to roll on another 1961 game. This is a late night one. Well, midnight. Not as bad as on some other occasions, but it's going to be New York at Boston. I believe this is the last game of the series. And let me quickly look at a couple of stats. Yanks 22-17, Red Sox 22-17. And it's going to be Tom Brewer versus Raleigh Roland Frank Sheldon. Both, Brewer's a B pitcher, and he's in, yep, and Sheldon's a D pitcher. So it's Boyer, Kubik, and Maris, Mantle, Berra, and Skowron, Howard, Richardson, and Sheldon. For Boston, in Fenway, it's Schilling, Geiger, Yastrzemski, Wirtz, Jensen, Malzone, Pagliaroni, Budding, and Brewer. Let's play APBA. All right, and that's going to be a ground ball up the middle and stopped by the shortstop. Over to first, one out. And it's a 53. It's going to be a bouncer to Schilling at second, and he bobbles it, and Kubik is safe. So it's an E4 ball that Schilling took his eye off. And here's Roger Maris. Hasn't hit a home run in a while, and it's not going to hit one here, and it's going to hit it hard. At the third baseman, Malzone goes to second, Schilling for one, back to first, double play, 5-4-3. Inning over for the Yanks. Maris hits it hard, but right in the opposite direction at Malzone, the third baseman was playing more towards second base than towards the line against the lefty Maris. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Chuck Schilling leading off, and Schilling with a 43, and that's tapped right back to Sheldon, who makes the play. Oh, wait a second. And it was a 5-4-3 double play. Let's do that. Run on first. Let's try it again. It was an E4 and then a 5-4-3 double play. There we go. All right, so tapper back to the mound for the first out of the inning. Here's Gary Geiger, lefty, with 15, and that's line base hit center field. Throwing over is Sheldon. There goes Geiger. The throw down, not in time. Single on a stolen base. That's 11 on APBA. So Geiger singles and steals second. It's Carl Yastrzemski. Here's a pitch from Sheldon. Remember, it's a D. That's a 65. It's a fly ball left field. Berra over, and he squeezes it for out number 2. Sheldon takes his lead off second. Vic Wirtz. And Vic Wirtz with a 35, and that's a 41 with a runner at second. Ooh, what's that going to be all about? And that's going to be a runner steals third, goes home on wild throw by catcher. Yikes. So there goes Geiger, the throw down from Howard. And that is into left field. Run will score, E2. So it's going to be a stolen base, and then, of course, an error on the catcher. Runner scores. Wow. All right. So 1-0 Boston, and again, Wirtz is up with a 12. That'll be bounced to second to end the inning. Easy play for Richardson. 4-3. Go to top of the second, 1-0. Boston. Mantle up. Mantle with a 61. Swings and misses at a high fastball. One away. Berra now with a 63, and that'll be popped up foul territory behind the plate. Catcher over, and he grabs it. So 2 away. And here's Skowron, Moose Skowron with good power, 35, and that's a 41. But this time there's nobody on base, and I think this is a 2-base error by somebody off the top of my head. It's a two-base error on the pitcher, so tap it right back to the pitcher. Brewer, he throws over, works his head. It goes into right field, digging for second is Skowron, and he is safe. He won, so a two-base error on the pitcher puts Skowron a slow runner at second base, and with 2 outs, we'll let him go. Here's a 21. Elston Howard cracks one to left center field. Yastrzemski backing up a couple of steps, and that's out number 3. To the bottom of the second. 1-0 Boston. Up is Jensen. Jensen, the right fielder, with a 66, and that's going to be a 0. It's going to take us to the second column, and that's going to be a deep drive to left field, and that's going to be over the monster. Home run, 2-0 Boston. Jensen homers. Jackie Jensen. 2-0 now, Boston, and up comes Malzone. Malzone with a 55, and that's line base hit, ripped to center field, a rope off the bat of Jensen. Jensen homered off the bat of Pagliarone. No, off the bat of Malzone. Now it's Pagliarone at the plate. And that's going to be a 66, and that's way back. He launches one, and that's deep, and that is gone. 2-run shot, 4-0 Red Sox. Drives in 6 and 7 in the batting order. Yikes. So they're getting the best of Sheldon here in the bottom of the second inning, butting with a 61, and that's ball 4. So they've rattled Sheldon. Brewer is up, and he's going to square to bunt with a 52 at 27, using the old classic bunt chart. 27, it's 2 strikes. Misses 2 attempts to bunt. He'll bunt again. And that's a 55. That's going to be a good bunt. Siree. It's going to be right back to the pitcher. 1-4 sacrifice. So Budding is at second base now on the sack. Top of the order for the Red Sox. Already leading 4-0. Sheldon checks with Howard, sets and deals, and a 63 is going to be popped up, foul ground. And that's the third baseman. So it's F05. 2 down. And here's Gary Geiger, who single stole 2 bases and came home on an error on the catcher in the first inning, a 64. Strike 3, curveball gets him. So 3 runs come in on 1, 2, 3 hits and a walk. And we go to the top of the third, see if the Yankees offense can get going. Here's a pitch from Brewer, 36, and that'll be a fly ball. Right field. One down. Sheldon, 64. And it's a strikeout. 2 away. That's a second strikeout for Brewer. And here's Cleve Boyer, leadoff hitter with a 66. That's going to be a drive in the gap, and that's going to be off the wall. Digging around second, digging for third is Boyer. Here's the relay, and he is safe with a triple. 2-out triple for Cleve Boyer. Puts a runner at third. Tony Kubik has a chance to get the Yanks on the board, and he will. Line base hit. 4-1. Stroked a single, and that drives in Boyer. Kubik's on it at first now, and here's Roger Maris. Oh boy, strike 3, got him. So 1 run on 2 hits, 4-1 now. Need some power. Need the Yankees to show some power. Too bad APBA doesn't have a ballpark card for Boston and Yankee Stadium and all that. But they were very conservative. I think APBA is probably the most conservative game that we have in the tabletop domain, the baseball tabletop domain. We got a special event coming up, a couple special events coming up of games I don't play very often, but I'm uncovering them or digging them up, and they'll be on my channel very soon. Yastrzemski with a 16, and that is ground ball to first, picked up by Scarin, one away. Sheldon with the pitch to Wirtz, and Wirtz with a 66. That's way back right center field, and that ball is out of here. 5-0. It's Vic Wirtz homers. I'm sorry, 5-1 Red Sox. Jensen, Jackie Jensen with a 22, and that's line base hit. So a homer and a single. Here in the bottom of the third, Malzone is next, and Malzone with a 35, and that'll be ball 4, and that's going to be all for Sheldon. Can't do any more for him. He's done. He's cooked. And we're going to go with Coates. Give us a couple innings. Guy's name is Jim Coates. He's a BY. He'll be facing Pagliarone, a righty, so he'll get a boost. He'll be an A. Here's a pitch, and it's a 43, a 29, a tapper right. Oh, you know what? That may be a strikeout. Maybe not. 29 is a strikeout. So that's 2 outs. So that's 2 1/3 for Sheldon. And coming up is Donald Budding, 46, and cracks one to left center. Berra, he's there. That ends the inning. So Coates does his job, comes in, and picks up 2 quick outs. Here goes Mantle, top of the 4th. It is 5-1 Red Sox. Had a couple of hits in that inning and a run and a walk. A 34, that's a drive to center field. Turning around and on his horse is Geiger, and Geiger runs it down for the first out. So Geiger got a good read on that ball that was smashed by Mickey Mantle. Here's Yogi Berra with a 51, and that's ball 4. So Berra walks. There's some adjustments to this card set. It's in some APBA documentation somebody shared with me. Moose Scourin with a 32. That'll be bounced to second, showing to short, butting the relay to first, not in time. So Scourin, hustling down the line, beats it out. The throw was offline, pulled Wirtz off the bag with 1 on and 2 out. And here's Howard with a 65, and that's a drive. Right center field, and right there is Geiger running it down. Oh, and that should be a fielder's choice for 6. And then, of course, an out for Elston Howard. Flies out to center. Go to the bottom of the 4th. Schilling, no, it's Brewer actually. Brewer's up, and a 42 will be a strikeout. Next up is Schilling. That's 53. Bounced to short. Booted by the shortstop for the first out, for a 1-out error. So Tony Kubek makes an error, and here's Geiger, who drives one to right center field. It's Mantle and Maris calls him off. Geiger today is stolen 2 bases, single stolen 2 bases. And scored a run. Here's Yastrzemski with 2 out and 1 on. Here's a pitch, Yaz with a 45. That'll be ball 4. So 2 on and 2 out. here in the bottom of the fourth, and it's Vic Wertz, who's homered. He's 1 for 2 with a 21 and drives one down the line into right field. Maris gets there to retire Wertz. Go to the top of the fifth. Richardson leading off. Bobby Richardson against Tom Brewer, 41. That's grounder to short, butting up with it. Fires to first, on target to Wertz. Now it's Coates. Pitcher's up. And a 25. It's strike three. So 2 out. And it's top of the order for the Yanks with 2 outs. Boyer, who's 1 for 2 with a triple, a 24, and he strikes out back-to-back Ks. And how many Ks is that? 4, 5 Ks. So no runs, no hits. Bottom of the fourth here. Bottom of the fifth. Here we come. Let me take a quick sip. Yankees trail by 4 runs, 5-1 here in Boston. Jackie Jensen leading off. Jensen with a 63 has popped up. Foul territory catcher. F2. Malzone is next with a 23, and that is sharply hit. Kubek with a backhand throw to first and in time. 6-3. And Pagliarone now with 2 outs. 43 will be a tapper right back to Coates, and that retires the side. 5-1 Boston, as you can see in the scoreboard. Tony Kubek is up. Pitch from Brewer, 63, and that is popped up behind the plate. Catcher puts it away. A lot of those in APBA. Here's Roger Maris. See if he can connect for a home run here. No, 23 is bouncer Budding, who charges it and fires. 2 out. And here's Skowron. No, that should be Mantle coming up. Mickey Mantle should be coming up. What happened to Mantle? Where did I put him? Hold on. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, that's a deep drive off the bat of Mantle, way back right field. That's gone. Solo shot, 5-2. Mickey Mantle connects. And that's Mantle's, let's see. That is Mantle's 11th home run of the season. 66. And that's a 62, and that's a strikeout. Berra now. Should be Berra. What did I do with Berra? There's Berra. And a 62 will be a ground ball to third. Oh, 27. No, ground ball to third. No runs. Oh, 1 run on 1 hit. 5-2. The home run by Mantle. We're at the bottom of the 6th. Coates is still in there, giving us some 2 2/3. Here's Budding leading off with a 65. That's lifted to right field. Maris. Tom Brewer up, and Brewer should strike out. Yes, he does. Top of the order. Schilling with 2 outs. And a 25. Schilling flies out center field. Mantle under it. No runs, no hits. Easy inning for Coates. Skowron leading off with a 31, and that is check swing, grounder, and it won't be a play, so it's an infield hit for Skowron. Here's Howard. Howard with a 56, a 34 with a runner on first will be a pop-up in the infield. Shortstop calls for it. One down. Bobby Richardson playing it safe with Skowron, a 61, and that'll be a 29, which will be a strike. No strikeout there. 29 will be a tapper right back to the mound. Throw goes to second for the fielder's choice, 1-6. Skowron goes in hard and breaks it up. They'll throw to first. So Richardson bounces out, and it's Coates now. Let's see. Coates is up, and you know what? I'm going to bring up pinch hitter. Coates did a great job for us. Went 1, 2, 3 and 2/3. But it's pinch hitter time, and we're going to bring in Blanchard. Good power. Oh, wrong spot. Yikes. And here's a pitch, and that's a 53 and 18 with a runner on first. That's going to be the shortstop is a 7. So that's going to be first on air, runner to third. Who's running? Richardson. Yep, runner to third. E6. So we got first and third now. Okay, so we got first and third, 2 outs, top of the 7th, top of the order. Coming up is Boyer. Boyer's 1 for 3 with a triple and a run scored. Brewer, here's a pitch, and that is a 15, an 8. He's a B pitcher. That's going to be a base hit. 5-3. And Blanchard will stop at second, playing it safe. Scoring is Richardson, RBI. So first and third now. And up comes first and third. Let's do that. Go first and second, Tony Kubek. And Tom Brewer is going to get replaced. Going to the bullpen. We're going to bring in, let's see, 27, 29, Stallard. We're going to go for Stallard. He should be available here. All right, deck of cards. Otherwise, we'll create them using the card maker. Tracy Stallard, he's an XW. And a C. All right. See if you can get Tony Kubek out. So 6 2/3 for Brewer. Here goes. Pitch, and that's a 33, which will be a 0. So that's going to be extra bases. And that's going to be way back. That ball is gone. Right field. The Yanks have taken a 6-5 lead. Tony Kubek homers against Stallard. And that is Kubek's 4th home run of the season. Holy smokes, the Yanks have come back, taking a 6-5 lead on a 3-run home run by Tony Kubek. Drives in a couple here. 9-1 and 2, 9-1 and 2 on a home run. And up comes Roger Maris. And that is a 45. That's ball 4. So they've rattled Stallard. And that's a 55 Mantle. That's line, base hit. To third goes Maris, first and third. Here's Yogi Berra. Pitch to Berra. And that's a 22-7, first and third on a seat pitcher. And that's a single to left. That's going to send Maris to third. Yanks pick up 7-5 now, pick up an insurance run. Wow. So Yanks were down 4-0 and lead at 7-5 now. Skowron is up. He started off the inning with a single. And that's going to be it for Stallard. Well, let's see what Stallard's done. Hasn't done too much. 3 hits. No, it hasn't gotten anybody out. 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk. And here goes. Here's a pitch to Moose Skowron, 65, and that'll be a 37. I think that's a pickoff. First and third of the 37. It will be runner, no score. Yeah, 2-6. Caught stealing. Well, wait a second. Berra, is he slow? He's not, so I'll let him get caught stealing. Nobody scores with 2 outs, and that ends the inning. But the Yanks score 5 runs. Wow. 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits and an error. They lead at 7-5. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Got to get a new pitcher for the Yanks. It's going to be Tex Clevenger. Clevenger's a DW pitcher. All right, here it is. Here's a pitch to Geiger. Oh, wait a second. Where did I put that? I didn't do it. All right, there you go. That's a 54 fly ball. Right field. Maris is there for the first out. So Clevenger gets Geiger to fly out. Here's Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski with a 56, and he swings and misses at a high curve. And Wirtz with a 55, and that's going to be line base hit. 2-out single. Jackie Jensen, 54, and cracks one to right. Maris, he's got it. That retires the side. They leave 1, score none. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Go top of the 8th. Stallard versus Skowron. That's a 52. That'll be bounced to. Oh, that's a strikeout. He's an X. And Howard is up next with a 32. Bounce to second base. Easy play for Schilling. 2 out. And it's Richardson. And a 42 will be a fly ball left field. Yastrzemski, no runs, no hits. Nobody left. Bottom of the 8th. Malzone coming up against Tex Clevenger. 52. Bounce to third, picked up by Boyer, and fires to Skowron at first for the first out. Pagliaroni now with a 44, and that is hit hard up the middle and through into center field for a base knock. Down at first with a score is 7-5 Yanks. The Yanks were trailing 4-0 and were able to fight and claw their way back. Big 7th inning, where they scored 5 runs, 3-run homer by Tony Kubik. And here's Donald Budding with a 65, and that'll be a fly ball right field. On the run is Maris, and Maris tracks it down for out number 2. Pitcher's up, so we're going to get a pinch hitter here. And we're going to bring in Pete Runnels. .31, and that is a base hit with a runner stopping at second. First and second now. Up comes Schilling. Here's a pitch from Clevenger. And that's going to be a 35. 37 with first and second will be a double steal. But nobody's running right here in this situation. Let's try it again. Pitch from Clevenger. It's a 45. That's going to load the bases. Yankees are going to go to the bullpen. And it's going to be Yo-Yo Arroyo coming in to save the day. He is the Yankees ace out of the bullpen, Yo-Yo Arroyo. All right, he's in there. He's an AY pitcher. And it's Geiger against Arroyo, lefty on lefty. Here's a pitch. And that's a 62, strike 3, and that retires the side. So they leave a couple, no runs, 2 hits, 2 left. Oh, actually 3 left with a walk. But Arroyo comes in and does the trick. Get a new pitcher. It's going to be who's coming up. Pitcher's going to pinch. Oh, Arroyo. Catcher. We used our catcher already, so we don't have an extra catcher. So let's see who I do have here to pull a double switch. We'll do it with Gonder. Gonder will go out. He'll be a 2. He'll go out to left field. Pitcher there. Gonder in there. Double switch. Let me go. Let me go back. Go back 1. Arroyo came in to face Geiger. Go back another one. Clevenger against Schilling. Schilling walks. Then we're going to pull a double switch. Gonder will come in Clevenger spot, and Arroyo will come in Barra's spot. Left fielder will be Gonder. Done. All right, and then of course Geiger strikes out. New pitcher will be, I guess, let me see who's up. Boyer, righty, so we'll do Moffitt. I know I have Moffitt. Moffitt comes in. Moffitt's a D1 pitcher. That's what we got here. Oh, wrong spot. Arroyo should have been here. And then Moffitt goes on the other side. Oh, 1 T on Moffitt. Oops. Grammar police gonna kill me. Spelling police. All right, and Moffitt is just a D1, so that's not much there. Arroyo's an AY. And Jesse Gonder will be leading off. All right, let's do this. Top of the 9th. That's a 63. It'll be a ground ball to short. Handled by Budding. Throws out Gonder for the first out. Top of the order now. Boyer 2 for 4. Pitch from Moffitt. That's a 13, and that'll be ball 4. So Boyer walks. He's on at first. Takes ball 4. Here's Tony Kubek with a 16, and that's a 12. It'll be the runner on first. It's going to be this 5-4-3 double play. They turn it around the horn. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, a walk, nobody left. And we go to the bottom of the 9th with the Red Sox trailing 7-5. New York 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. Boston 5 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors. Sloppy game on the field. Yastrzemski leading off. Yo-Yo Arroyo. Let's check this out. Let's Rapolsky. We're going to bring in Rapolsky. Pinch hit for the lefty. Let's see if I do have it. I should have a Polsky. Oh, I may not have them. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I think I use this card. I do have this card. Let me bring up the card on the screen. I believe it's here somewhere. There he is. Oh no, I don't have a Polsky, but I can bring him up quickly. All right, Rapolsky's up. We'll write him in. Here's a pitch, and that's a 25. It'll be that's an 8 against an A pitcher. It'll be a fly ball to third, popped up third base. Pop 5. Went out. So Rapolsky pops up to the third baseman. And here's Vic Wertz, 43, and that'll be ground ball right tapper back to Arroyo, who feels his position and throws out Vic Wertz. And here's Jackie Jensen. Jackie Jensen today is 2 for 4, homered, solo shot, singled, fouled out, and flied out. Pitch from Arroyo. 22 is going to be ripped for a base hit to left center, played on a hop by Gonder in left. So the tying run is at the plate, and Malzone has a little bit of power. Arroyo checks in with Elston Howard for the sign. He sets and deals. Here's the pitch, and that's I thought it was going to be a 66. Strike 3, ball game over. Arroyo with the big curve baffles Malzone, who swings way ahead of the pitch. And that's the ball game. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Final score is Yanks 7 come from behind 7-5. 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. Red Sox 5 runs, 10 hits, and 3 errors. What a game that was. Coates is going to get the victory. He's 4-1. Did a great job. The loss goes to Tracy Stallard, 0-2. Arroyo picks up his 6th save. Definitely no Mariano Rivera. Let's look and see. Yanks 4 RBIs for Tony Kubek. Hit his 4th home run of the season. 2 runs and a home run by Mickey Mantle, his 11th. And for the Red Sox, it was Jensen with his 3rd home run, and it was Vic Wertz with his 4th home run of the season. I think those are the only 2 that hit home runs. Oh no, there's 3 home runs. Pagliarone hit 1, his 5th. And Jensen had 3 hits. Pagliarone had 2. And that's it. The Yanks improved their record to 23-17, almost identical to the record they had at this time in 1961. So I guess I've reached game 40 of the season, so 1/4 of the season so far. And Boston drops to 22-18. Let me check the standings real quick here. Let me check the standings, and the Yankees are behind Detroit by 7 games. Detroit is a beast of a team, and I will definitely stream some of those games. I have streamed them in the past. You can find them. Detroit is 32-12, 727 winning percentage. Yankees are 23-17 at 575. Now, both Boston and Chicago are tied for 3rd, 8 games behind. Cleveland is only 8.5, 8.5 games behind at 23-20. So then, of course, everybody's bunched up. So Then you got Kansas City 10 games behind, Baltimore 11 games behind, LA 12 games behind. Then it drops to Minnesota 16, and Washington, of course, 19 games behind. But so far, Detroit is in first place. And I don't know if the Yankees are going to catch them because Detroit has some kind of pitching, some kind of hitting. And that's going to be it. Let's see. The next game the Yankees play will be Thursday, June 1st. And they got one more game with Boston. It's going to be Turley versus Monbouquet. So I got to get that game ready. And that's about it. This is Tony Porter. Cards and Dice TV. Let me go back to that. That's fine. I will see you guys very soon. Remember to join Universal Baseball Association Facebook, like, and subscribe to my channel. I will have a couple of surprises coming up very, very shortly on my channel. And I will continue to play the replays that I'm doing with Fall Classic and APBA and a couple of different ones. Thanks, guys. And remember to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff.